Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good evening. Sean Higgs coming at you. It's late night money here on a Friday night. Welcome on into the show. I tweeted out I got my 4,000th follower. Super. My guy Keegan was the number 4 large. Thank you. I also said nothing really official. I'll do the Marcos minute for our guy Marcos. 2 college basketball. I think there's 3 NBA. I'll go through all the baseball games. I got them all loaded up here. Had that already fired up from the afternoon 5 o'clock show today. It's a little, no midday. It's a little, what is that? Dinner money? Anyway, so I said, listen, retweet out because I know someone's going to see that and unfollow. So I know I'm going to get like 5 unfollows. So we got to get those numbers. Got to pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers. Got to get that over the 4K mark. All right, real fast from today. We had NC State and the over. 6.5, super, over 115.5. No thank you. Good job showing up, Marquette. That is a 80 and 50 run since February 25th in the conference tournaments here. 242 and 228 on the season. Down still. Can we sweep the board and get even? Yeah, it's not going to happen. We're down minus 415. Okay, maybe we win. Maybe we hit 3 more games this weekend and next week at NIT. I don't. We'll see how we do. Right now I got nothing official for the chat tomorrow. I'll tell you who I sort of like and move on from there. Baseball, we still got games going on. We lost that Yankee over. We got Cleveland run line. That's getting a little dicey. 6-4 heading bottom 9. We going to catch that one? I don't know. Dodgers at 9. Not looking good. We'll see. Who knows? I mean, we got some guys on base here. Maybe they could punch something across here. St. Louis. On the sites, we had the Yankee over. We have the Cleveland game, as mentioned here. We also have Arizona run line and Dodger run line and Dodgers over. Although I did get that at 8.5 on the sites. So we'll see. Dodgers come through, it'll be a 4-1 day. Otherwise, we get a 3-2 right now. Who knows? They're not final. I don't like say anything until the games are officially over. Mr. Sean Higgs on Twitter. As always, YouTube channels, Sean Higgs YouTube and Winning Free Picks. Come give them a follow as well. Let's get into the Marcos minute here. We'll start in the NBA No Betting Allowed League with, what do we got? 10 games left for some of these teams? I'd be lying. All the home teams here. New Orleans. Atlanta as a dog, although I cannot get into a Orlando minus 13. No, thank you. No, thank you to that. That'll be a flat out no. I'm not going to tell you to like a 13 piece. College hoops. I did have Houston today, and I did have Purdue. Big play Purdue. I said Purdue was going to roll these guys. They got it done. Houston, what am I going to do? I got some live action on the under. You lose your best player. It kind of changes the outlook of the game. You don't know what coulda, woulda, shoulda. It's a loser. No crying and betting. No bad beat refunds. We live with it. It happens. So tomorrow we got Illinois, UConn, Clemson, Bama. I told you the Marcos minute. We got the NBA down. I got to say, I do like Alabama to get their revenge against Clemson. And I'm actually leaning towards Illinois here. I mean, are we going to get 9? Are people going to still betting up on UConn? Can we get 9.5? That'd be super. I'm again leaning Illinois. It's a lot of points. So that's where I'm at on that game. And baseball. We got plenty of baseball, and I got them all loaded up. Now, I'm going to put these lines up These are from 4 o'clock this afternoon from DraftKings, 4 p.m. So games could have changed, and that's fine. We're just going to kind of broad stroke the brush here of the paint, tell you what I like kind of going on there. And then we'll get to the comments. Brewers and the Mets. Sevy changing his New York uniform here. I gotta say, DL Hall's a guy. Oriole prospect got traded in the Burns deal. Obviously, they kind of like him. I want to take the Brew Crew here, but honestly, if you're doing anything, how about an under? Play it safe on an under. Maybe there'll be a strikeout under prop here. Maybe an under prop for these two guys. I got a rookie and I got a guy who's chronically injured. So again, we'll dive into that. Don't worry, I'll get up early tomorrow. We'll have midday money, and I'll come in with possible prop on that game. Tigers, White Sox, Kenta Maeda, Michael Soraka. I remember, I think Soraka was pitching for the Braves last year, or whoever he was on. They went into Oakland. People just unloaded on Atlanta, like, because this guy was pitching. Whoever was on last year, I forgot who he was on. He was an Atlanta guy. Hadn't pitched in 3-4 years. Laying some ridiculous number. A's won. Easy money. This guy, what? I'm just baffled. Yesterday's line, right? Not yesterday, so it was Thursday's line, came down in this Detroit game. And I'm all for Detroit. Let's go. Win. We got over props. I get it. 130? I know Kenta Maeda's not all that great. I can't pull the trigger on the Tigers. I want to. Maybe a first 5 here with Detroit to strike versus Rocket. Maybe do we get a 4.5? What's the team total? 4.5? Maybe a team total when they come up? Oh, I should have probably put it up on the screen. I'm talking Tigers. So I'm thinking Tigers team total over here to get some runs off Michael Soroka. Braves and Phillies. Oh, my guy Strider. You know I'm a huge Strider guy. I jumped in live on this. I think I said it on the show, or maybe it was when I popped on Dave's show. Now we got Fried and Nola. Again, Max Fried, another guy. Atlanta guy injured all the time. I'm not all that interested in this one. This might be another spot to jump in live on either team. They get down a little bit. No money invested. Now, the O's. Big favorite here. Grace Rodriguez. You know I'm a big fan of Grace Rodriguez. We got over 11.5 wins. Cy Young. I'll never tell you lay 170. You want to do a run line plus 120? Whatever. 23. I could do a run line here. And everybody's going to be all over the Orioles. I mean, what they went 16-1 today, something ridiculous. 16-4. I don't even know what the final was. I want to do run line. Not lying. Good chance of seeing O's run line plus 120 tomorrow, because that's what it is right now. Next up, we got Cleveland and the A's. Now, I'm cashing Cleveland win 6-4. That's a winner. So we cash that as a free play here in the video. We are 1-1 with the over pending in the Dodger game 6-3. It's a push right now. That is a win for me on my personal accounts. So that is super. Can we get one more going in here? Because someone hit a solo home run somewhere. Maybe Freddie Freeman for our RBI prop. Can we get that? That would be nice. Arizona's official winner today. I'll take that. There we go. And we got to see now if the Dodgers hold on to their run line. Because now we go from a 4-1 to maybe another 3-2 again. Cleveland run line would be the only way to go here, right? I like Tanner Beebe, much like I liked Allen today. I don't mind. You want to do a run line here against JP Sears? I know Sears is not terrible. And A's have been as bad as they were last night. Little fight tonight. Little fight. I don't want to lay 140. I had Oakland in game 1. Cleveland here, run line game 2. 3 is a charm. Not sure yet, but Cleveland run line would be what I would recommend. Here's an interesting one. We got the Nats and the Reds. Hunter Green, I love this guy. Strikeout machine. Do we do an over prop? What's his props going to be? 8.5 tomorrow? Something crazy? Now, we saw this with Strider. We saw Pablo Lopez. You get 7, 8 Ks in 5, 6 innings. They pull these guys out. It's April. They're not letting these guys go. Hunter Green under strikeouts, sure. Reds run line, 125 plus money. Yeah, I mean, Patrick Corbin is a guy you just want to go against most of the time anyway. Reds look pretty good offensively. It took them a while to break out yesterday or whenever it was. I can't remember the days. What day did they play? Thursday's Friday. Did they have a day off? I don't even remember. I don't the whole day off thing. Ay, ay, ay. Give me Reds run line here. Hunter Green under strikeouts for sure. Twinkies and KC. Oh, KC let me down. Under was there for us. Super. Cole Raggins does not get us a win, even though we have him over wins. We got Royals over wins. We got a Cy Young. We got strikeout props on him as well. And yeah, the strikeouts cashed. The game win did not. Joe Ryan, Seth Lugo. I lean a little Twins here, believe it or not. Just because Lugo's a guy who's like a yo-yo back and forth from the bullpen. Now he's a starter again. I don't know. Joe Ryan, pretty solid stuff from the youngster. I'd lean that way. But again, I got about him. I look at these. I don't want to just come in and put games out on a Friday night, Saturday morning just to put them out when I could still dig a little more tonight and tomorrow morning into them before I put them on a show at noon. Pirates and the Marlins. Oh, Pittsburgh showing some offense. Do you just want to do an overday? We already got the TBD coming out for Pittsburgh. I saw. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, that can't be right. We got to be announced starter. And I see some guy Jones looking to get the nod here for them. Jared Jones, youngster, getting the call. How about JT Brubaker, a guy who's supposed to be like their ace, gets hurt. Yankee, baby. Oh, awesome. Good news for the Yankees. They need some pitching depth. Let's see. Should we get Blake Snell for $65 million? No, man. JT Brubaker's coming off like 4 Tommy John surgeries. It'll be awesome for us. 30 years old. Yeah. I'll just take Mike Soroka. Weather's on the hill. Over. Over in Miami. They got moons. What is that IHOP or Denny? Moons over Miami? Yeah. Over's over Miami. I should probably put this in the chat right now. Over 8.5. Yes. Yes, sirree, Bob. The Jays and the Rays. Do we just come back to the over in this series? Do we just come back to the over? Is it too easy to just take the over in this series? 8-2. Another over. Keep going over. Kikuchi and Little. Or Littell. Little pitching. This will be another over. The pen is out. I'm marking it down right now here on my little book. I'm going to be adding that Pitt over 8.5 in Miami and the Tampa Bay over 8.5. Now, I hate doing this since the others cashed already. We already got winners in the book here, and I'm coming in late to the party. But the pitching says, do it. We'll be all right. Cubbies, Rangers, Hendricks, Bradford. This is why you got a little youngster, Cody Bradford, coming in. Now, the thing with the young guys, like the Pirates, I think they're going to come in and be like, well, not too good, right? Maybe give a couple runs. What if you get the guy who comes in and has a monster 4 or 5 innings? This would be a no thank you play for me. No thank you. The Giants and the Padres. Jordan Hicks, Dylan Cease. This isn't your old Dylan Cease. I almost want to come in with Jordan Hicks here and the Giants. Again, nothing so far on this guy. I'm leaning that way. Giants showing some, both teams showing a little bit of offense. I might take the Giants here as a little doggy. Yanks and Stros. Oh, no way the Yanks win again. 2 straight wins for the Yanks. 2 straight wins. Besides the fact that I had the over, I couldn't get the over. I didn't come in on that run line again like I did the other day. That was a no thank you. You got me once, Yanks. You got me, and I had you live the other way in that game. I came back today. I did the same thing. I came in Yankees live. I grabbed them. I think I read them little. I don't even remember what I had them for. I'll tell you in a second. Well, something's problem. No, of course I'm lying. It's not in. Anyway, yeah. So I got my guy. You know I'm a big Hunter fan. I like this kid. I like me some Hunter. This guy, I thought last year collapsed down the stretch because he's tired. Same with JP France. Fresh beginning. Again, I'm not expecting more. 5 innings. Hunter Brown. That's about it. That's all we're going to get. Marcus Stroman. I don't know. Part of me wants to say take the Yanks here, right? No way the Astros lose again. We'll have to revisit this because this one, again, nothing's really. The Rocks and Arizona, Gomber and Henry. Now, taking Arizona today, sure. I had them. Wonderful. Oh, Henry, not interested. Even on a run line. Maybe we just come back to an over in this one. I mean, it's a little higher, 9.5. It's because it's Tommy Henry. I don't know. This might be a spot where I actually look at take the Rockies. Have not bet this one. Cards and the Dodgers. I'd be remiss to say I want to go Dodgers and the over again here. Yamamoto. I think he's going to give up some hits here. St. Louis. You see him today. They what got 3 in here, right? Not too bad. Scoring some runs. Little offense here. We go top 9. I'm going to say Dodgers and the over. Dodgers and the over. And again, this is actually a 9 now because I was looking earlier and it was up 9 in most books. So I'm going to say Dodgers, Cardinals in the over. Dodgers run line over. Because the thing here with taking Lance Lynn, that's a batting practice for me. If it's batting practice for me, what are Mookie and Freddie Freeman going to do? Wrapping up, Sox, Seattle. Cutter, Crawford, Logan Gilbert. Seattle favored in all these games here. And as they should. I think they got the pitching staff. Can they hit? 1-0 today. 1-0. That's all you get today? Can't lay that number. Can't lay that number. You want to go under? Sure. Sorry for the messed up little OU there. It happens. Maybe an under Seattle. That would be my initial lean, but there we go. Tons of comments. And I mean tons, there's looks like 2 dozen. My guy T Money's back in the house. He's got a new name on Twitter now. He's back. Duke and NC State get it done. Purdue wins with all the calls that Tennessee keeps on rolling. I noticed you left out your Lakers here. A's and Rockies. I made some donations with them. Yeah, listen, I'm all. I had the A's opening night. I don't know. I'm not looking to do that right now. There'll be times to, I think, play on them. Not now. Michael A's in the house. Welcome. Team winning purple and gold. You knew that was coming. You knew they were going to lose. Dodgers team total over 4.5. Never in doubt. It was not. It was not. I like them tomorrow too. The team total over. We're getting 4.5s. They're going to be 6.5s by May. Lance Lynn, be 4.5 in the second inning. Cardinal lineup is brutal. I don't think it's brutal. I mean, you can't say this. Goldschmidt's a Hall of Famer, borderline. I like Gorman. Orenado's a borderline Hall of Famer. Contreras could hit. Burlington, Walker, young guys, supposed to be good. The kid Scott's lightning on the base pass, but again, he's got to get on base to do something. Hey, I'm just hoping for a nice, quick 3 outs here at the bottom of the order. I don't want this guy Scott to get on, steal second, lazy base hit, 6-4, and also my run line's in jeopardy here. Lineup is not that bad. To me, the Cardinals' problem is the pitching. Pitching. Nate Cerna's in the house. Alabama minus 3.5. That's where I'm leaning there. I like Alabama and a little bit of the Illini. Little Kendall Gill. Not Johnny Gill. Little Johnny Gill. Anybody know who Johnny Gill is? Or Kendall Gill? It's a bodybuilder. Got screwed with the Nuggets today. They didn't even show up. No, they did not. Roll Tide. Nate likes Bama. That was a 2.5. Now up to 3.5. Michael says we got the Dodgers game over. Just hit Higgy. Nice place for us. Dodgers team total 4.5. Game over 8.5. Congrats. 2-way. Way to go, buddy. We will take it. We will take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. I'm thinking on I know it's like the midday money show, but I kind of like if I do something a little later in the day. I could always do another show. I could do the midday money show and come in with like the 5 o'clock dinner album or something. I don't know. Team money. UConn and Clemson first half. One of them will be double digits at the half. I don't know. I mean, I know you. I know you want to take Clemson there. Can we? No credit for Alabama. Ross Keitel. He's a good fellow. He's a friend of ours. Dude, Ross looking like Harvey Keitel is fabulous. That is a great picture, Jesse. If you're on Twitter, if you follow me and Jesse, or just me, or follow Jesse as well, or if you follow Jesse, follow me. The Ross Benjamin Harvey Keitel photo separated at birth. I'm like, am I crazy running back 30 road Dodgers team total over? No, not at all. Not at all. Take the over. It's 9. T-Money Sean, isn't Tigers under 8.5 too easy? I may throw a buck on it. It seems extremely low. Well, I don't know if it's too easy because Soraka, T-Money, you were in here last year. I know you were probably in here. I remember the chat. Someone's in here like, you just got to take the Braves. They were laying like 2-something versus Oakland on the road. And I'm like, they're throwing the guys and pitched in 4 years. He hadn't pitched before and he ended up losing. So I don't want anything to do with an under with that guy pitching because as weak hitting as Detroit is right now, you're throwing a guy out, and I'm going to pull up his stats here. Last year, 7 games, 6 starts, 32 innings, 36 hits. Before that, he pitched in 23 games. So the guy didn't pitch in 3 years. And he rolled out a 6.40 ERA and a 2.80 batting average against and nearly a 150 whip. No thanks. Michael A says Ohtani isn't gone deep this year. Righty lefty. Lynn versus Ohtani, just saying. Also, Freeman's a lefty. I don't even care about the matchups in that game. It's Lance Lynn. No thank you. No thank you. No thank you. I mean, Freeman should hit him. Ohtani, listen, Ohtani's just happy he's staying out of jail for betting on games. Maybe he's not betting on MLB. He's betting on something. And the problem is that he said it wasn't even involved. And it's going to come out that he was betting on cricket or some nonsense. And that's why he's going to get suspended. You know, he's pressing. He's worried. He's worried about losing $1 billion. Moneyline Markel's in the house. Money always run line sprinkling 2.5, taking a Dodgers team total and first 5, 1.5, 2.5. It's Lance Lynn. Fade away. You have my blessing, son. Be well. And Orioles, it's Grayson Rodriguez. You know I got him. Cy Young. Let's go. Jake is going 2.5 on the run line for a little more plus money. Michael A says, hey, you had to make out in college today. Unders all over tonight. Marquette's just a fraud team. No, I don't. After Cole got injured, they were kind of not the same. I did have Houston, and I had Purdue. I had Purdue bigger. Obviously you heard me talk about them. But the Houston game, what am I going to do? I lose a player. It's part of the game. Your spank is on pace to go 162-0. Yeah. Best team of all time. Jake says NC State, they're hot. We had them. We said I'm a little disappointed that Marquette couldn't score any points for us. I thought that game was going to be like an 80-75 kind of game. I still like the points. Only making small bets in MLB so far, nothing crazy. Yeah, that's how you got to start out. No shame in starting out small. Remember, Jake. I mean, people got on Twitter like, "Oh, don't worry about your bet size. Bet small. Nothing wrong with it." Especially erratic NBA. Baseball early. You got pitchers not going that long, stuff like that. Duke, I'm seeing 6 and a 143. 6, 143. Michael, you just got the Dodgers online too. Yeah, nice day. I'll take it. I'll take it. We love having nice, nice days. So 4-1. Not too bad. Not too bad. I think that brings me to 8-6 on the year. It's not a sexy number, but we're taking pluses because when you, we had a couple totals. We had the Yankee total, I think was minus 110, but we had a run line for a plus 128, a run line minus 101, a run line minus 114. Then we had the Padres opening day in overseas. They were a dog, so that wasn't bad. And then opening day, we had a minus 131. Miami didn't get it done. A run line loser plus 133. Run line winners, loser on KC plus 108. I mean, A's loser plus 145. It is what it is. We're up money so far, one day at a time. I'm happy to start out good. I mean, I'm firing, a bunch of games. I mean, I'll take them. Vinny Guacamole, who I like in MLB. I just ran down the entire card of Major League Baseball. Every single game I just did, Vinny. I did every game. Michael, I'm all over the first over 4.5 first fat shaming people on the show tonight. Braves and the O's, says Nathan. As long as listen, I like Freed. I like Atlanta. That game for me is a no-go. Grace Rodriguez, run line, too much. My top play of baseball tomorrow, I don't know. I'm going to say Orioles. I like Grace Rodriguez. He's my guy this year. Him and Cole Ragans. But again, I just said here, I'll probably be adding Pittsburgh over 8.5, Tampa Bay over 8.5 to the chat. Definitely Dodgers team total. If when it pops up, will come on the show. Nick Nancy said tonight stunk. She was not happy with tonight's action. Liston, 1-1. How you doing? Tennessee, Purdue. First thoughts. Do you think UConn Purdue is inevitable? I think it is. I think it is UConn Purdue. Duke struggled versus a team that was missing its best player. So Duke will get past NC State. They got the upset fresh in our minds. I think they'll come into play. Now covering is another thing. I don't know. Purdue. Like I said about Purdue. Now they beat another team, Gonzaga. So the Gonzaga twice, Illini twice, Arizona, Marquette, the whole kit and caboodle. They had 7 wins. Now it's 8 wins versus Sweet 16 teams. Obviously, moving on to the next round. I don't know. I think I'm going to say Purdue again. Let's see this for a second. See if I can find the line. And Purdue beat Tennessee the day after they beat Gonzaga. So that's all you need to know about the Purdue team. We beat Gonzaga in Maui. We'll beat Tennessee next, and then they beat Marquette. They could have beat all these guys in a row in the NCAA tournament if Marquette got the job done. I mean, that's just crazy. That is just crazy. Not seeing anything for Purdue yet. Maybe 3. I'm gonna say like 3.5. Jake says, I'm with you on the Joseph. I like Grayson Rodriguez. I like him a lot. Edie Kling Klang would be great. I saw a little bit, just, was running next to me while I was doing some stuff. I wasn't really paying attention, but he's got guys around him, though. It's, like I said before the tournament, I was like, they'll get tripped up by Kansas or Gonzaga. But then I saw the way they played. I'm like, you know what? It's not happening. And then you look at their team and they beat all these teams. I don't know. 3-0 ATS Ben and Purdue this tournament, run them to the finals. I'll tell you what, will people be all over Connecticut not giving Purdue a shot? Take a Purdue future right now. Purdue 3 on DK. Yeah, I'll stick at 3.5. What do you think about UConn Illinois game? Lean any direction? I'm kind of leaning Illinois. I mean, we're getting 8.5. This ain't San Diego State. Illinois could score 80. Nice. Again, I haven't played it. They can't stop Klingon, says Nathan. He's what's there to say about the guy? Again, for the 2 games, listen, Lean and Bama to get their job done. Little revenge factor. Like Illinois in the points. Duke, I guess, a little revenge for them as well. Purdue's 3. Purdue my 3 is lock of the weekend. Here we go. The pen is out. Purdue backers. Somebody take a screenshot of this, please. I'm going to write it down so give everybody take a picture, and you can put it on Twitter when this game goes down. Jake. Purdue -3. Lock of weekend. Why? Why would you do that to the Boilermakers? It says lock it in. Oh my goodness. Dennis O'Brien on Facebook. Give me the thumbs up. Thank you, Facebook. Appreciate it. All righty. Anything else coming up in the chat? Keith Landry, it's been a minute. What do you say, Keith? Welcome on into the show. Those on Twitter world, listen, come on over. Check out the Winner Free Picks, Sean Higgs page. Follow them both. Follow Sean Higgs page. Next week we'll have more like baseball kind of live stuff like I did today at 5 o'clock. So again, those of you don't, I do not own Winning Free Picks. It's not my page. It's not my page. And the live stuff, that's why I don't put on PNP anymore. Like, live videos does something with YouTube. So that's all right. I'll do other stuff. I'll put on Sean Higgs. Listen, says Rocky Top it is. I know, Tennessee. That's what happens when that comes in. Listen, we see that lock, you got to go. I know, Ninja. He says lock it and write it down. I wrote it down. And you know what's going to happen, Ninja? He got the lock he puts out here. You're going to come in and be like, I told you they're called Purdue for a reason. When it has nothing to do with them being Purdue because they lost 3 games, 2 of them no Tony, and they beaten 18 after they beat Gonzaga for the second time. That's 8 wins against these Sweet 16 teams. They're not Purdue, but this guy just ruined their whole season. Keith, I lean Illinois at the points as well. Yeah, UConn is not facing close to offense as Illinois. Exactly. And you saw him play like Creighton, who could score a little bit, although not as much tonight. They'll give him a run. I'm liking the points. That's just me. I like the points. Nothing else? No comments? Questions otherwise? All right. So, again, I had nothing in the chat today. Nothing in the chat. It happens sometimes. I just wasn't. I didn't want to put anything out. I'm leaning. I told you who I liked. I gave DeMarco Schmidt. I said, this is what I'm kind of leaning to here with uh, the two college basketball games. I said, this is what I sort of like here in NBA. Went through every MLB game. I know who's blowing up my phone. My friend sending me clips of old school 21 Jump Street Johnny Depp when he's the hammer. But that's it. All right, midday money tomorrow. I got the shirt on for late night. Little casual. I'll keep the polo on during the day when the coach comes out. He says, feel bad for Sheed. I just came Houston, I think, wins. Yeah. Take the best guy off the team. Hey, let's look at a couple teams in this tournament so far. Let's go back to Arizona on Thursday night. Let's pull up this tidy little box score for Arizona. They have a guy go 5 of 18, 0 and 9 from 3. Could he hit a 3? He hits a 3. Maybe they win a game. Maybe they win a game. Right? I don't know. It's possible. North Carolina. 4 of 20, 0 and 9 from 3. RJ Davis. Can you hit a shot? That's what happens when a best player is playing and doesn't have a good game. Now you take him out for 3/4 of a game. What do you think's going to happen? Mel says, awesome slate in the NHL for tomorrow. Mel, please come in midday money. Give out some hockey winners because I'm not going to look at NHL. Although our guy Ray Reddington popped in today for the first time. He pops his head out because he's an international man of intrigue. He's like the most interesting man in the world. He told me Kings regulation, Dallas regulation, and Toronto regulation. I looked at their lines and I said, oh, this is why. And all road teams too. So I like Ray Reddington a lot for hockey. But I can't do crazy road teams like that. Mel, please come in tomorrow midday money. Give me something good. Alyssa says baseball tomorrow. Yes, we love baseball. Houston wins the game easy if she doesn't get hurt. He's everything, nothing. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's easy. I think they cover. I mean, I had Houston, so I'm assuming they're going to win that game and cover. Ninja. Purdue has an easy ride in the tournament so far. Grambling stayed easy. Utah stayed easy. Gonzaga's easy. Been there. Here we go. Now it's all easy. Before they lost 3 games and you say they're overrated. 2 of them in overtime, Ninja. What do these guys got to do? They got to come to your house and do your laundry? Keith says Marquette 3-26 from 3 tonight. Exactly. 3 at 26. Get up 0-9 for the Brutal. Backo's not good either for NC. Yeah, but you go 4-20. Your best guy doesn't play well, or if your best guy's just out, he's out the entire second half, and what? How much time he missed in the first half? Come on. Where is he? How many minutes does this guy play? I don't have his minutes up on the board. Couldn't play that long. I mean, 2 points, a rebound, 3 assists. He's gone. Like Gonzaga's a huge win for Purdue. Zags were not coming in, and they had already beat them. But they needed a win just to, and convincing wins. They need convincing wins to build a little bit. Although they're going to be tested, and that's where it's going to get to them. Oh no, not again. Now, if that happens in the Final Four of the championship game, is it that, or is it just you're playing a good team and you lose a game? That's up for the people to decide. You know. But they're good. I might actually grab a little. Where are the futures here on Purdue now? College basketball. We have any futures up here? Oh, you know what I did for tomorrow? I should probably put in the chat. UFL, United Football League. United Football League. Yes. I grabbed every under. I took all the unders. Birmingham, Arlington, under. St. Louis, Michigan, under. DC, San Antonio, under. Houston, Memphis, under. The crazy thing is that it's an 8. There was 8 teams playing this weekend. 3 of them are all in Dallas or Houston, Arlington, San Antonio, Houston. We got 3 teams in Texas. I love it. Took all the unders, by the way. Took all the unders. For those, you want the Jenner place? Got you covered. Michael, great baseball night. Hey, let's get that Dodgers team total against your boy Lance Lynn. Yes. I say yes. Probably a regular, even run line, regular total, team total. Worst case, you go 2-1. As long as the officials keep a favorable whistle for Edie, Purdue will always be live to win the whole thing. He seems to get a call. Huh, it's easy to get a call when you're not big. This looks like guys are all over you. It's like Shaq. All right, we got official numbers here. Purdue 3.5 and a 147.5. All right. There we go. There we go. We are off to the races. Off to the races. I don't know. I'm going to say Purdue and Duke. I'm going to go square on Sunday. I'm going to go square. Again, I haven't bet them. We're just talking about everything. You'll get my opinions. How do you feel about taking more full game unders tomorrow? 3-1 last night and 3-1 again tomorrow. The under. I don't hate it. Tournament time. Neutral courts, defenses. People getting tough, nervous. I do not hate it. I do not hate taking an under. I got in line on the Duke under tonight twice at 115.5. And we said in the show when it was 134 to take the under even beforehand. So I do not hate unders in Sweet 16, Final 8, Final 4, Final 2, championship game action. I think I'm going to be taking Duke here. I think I'm taking Duke. Oh, I said before I got to switch out my batteries on my mouse here. I was trying to click on it, Michael. Yeah, midday money is noon Eastern tomorrow. It is midday. It's midday money. I know today I did it later because I had some things going on. I had to go to a little Good Friday Mass with the family. My mom went out to lunch afterwards, a little late lunch. Spent some time with her. And that's why I pushed midday money back. But tomorrow's regular Saturday. Midday money, 1 o'clock games in the afternoon. Sunday, same thing. Midday money. Monday, same. I think maybe I could always do the midday money show for a little while. And again, sometimes we run like 45 minutes. I think maybe with baseball, I'm going to try to push more stuff in the afternoon, like around, like I did today, like 5 o'clock Eastern, where it's a little closer to game time. Talk about some games. I'll run through them, throw out some props in other games. Shouldn't got people patting themselves on the back then for a great pick with Duke. It's that, but they don't even announce. Yeah. See, that's I don't get. If the best player goes out, and you're in a dogfight with that team, and it goes out and you still barely win a game, hey, listen, pat yourself on the back. People can do what they got to do. That's newbies will do that. They you've watched me long enough. I pat myself on the back for wins, losses. You don't get emotional. Gordon Gekko, baby. Do not get emotional about money. Just don't get wrapped up in it. Lose the best guy. What are we going to do, Mel? What are we going to do about these people? All right. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get on to some of these baseball games, see what I add for tomorrow. Hey, listen, you can probably rest assured Pittsburgh over 8.5. I wrote it down here, So Pittsburgh over 8.5, Tampa Bay over 8.5 are probably going to make the show. Probably do a Grayson Rodriguez, Baltimore, run line, plus 120. Definitely Dodgers team total is going to be making the show. I don't give it away because he won't come back from in-day money. Anyway, hit the like button, follow on either channel. And there's that. Appreciate everybody popping in on a Friday night. I will see you at lunchtime.